life been changed up, rearranged up. You've been reborn and you don't have to do the same stuff. You live regenerate, you get the benefit of Christ crucified, but you got the living and God is preeminent and forgiveness is unlimited. But stop and represent. Get drunk, represent. Get drunk. If you know you reppin' Jesus, go ahead and throw it up. Represent. Get drunk, represent. Get drunk. If you know you reppin' Jesus, go ahead and throw it up. Represent. Get drunk, represent. Get drunk. If you know you reppin' Jesus, go ahead and throw it up. Represent. Get drunk, represent. Get drunk. If you know you reppin' Jesus, go ahead and throw it up. From the flat to the drop to the birds, calling out to the cats who be dropping the word. Who be representing Christ, not ashamed, share his life, catching flag for his spots in the world. To the cats that representing well, while putting the cross on the move. As they reaching for the cats that stepping in the hell while they floss in new shoes. Got the gas and they floss in new cool. Smacking hood rats doing the do. Acting a fool, but a jigger that figure pulling the trigger with vigor can make them bigger. Need to get in with the cops, great digger. Cause you live a life of sin, the way Jesus is dead. Living by the gun, that's the way in the dead. But if you're living a life and living it right, put your fist in the sky with all of your might till you way out of breath. Chest bumping all hard, do the heavy palpitation. Thirsting for the Lord with heavy elevation. But you ain't far, you a pull us in the car cause you love the Lord and his habit of salvation. Reppin' like Stephen, getting stoned for the stone you believe in, or slinging a stone into the dome of the heathen Philistine. And throw it up. Get drunk, represent. Get drunk. If you know you reppin' Jesus.
All right, it's Lee, and we're talking about what homeowners and what you can do if you have a problem with your trees. So looking at this tree right here, you can see the top's broken out. There's so much ice buildup. These branches are all likely to break unless, you know, it starts to melt like it's doing right now. But it's really common with street trees. And what we're talking about is what to do when you're cleaning up as a homeowner. Don't clear the sidewalk because we don't want anybody walking through here. So if you're gonna take a place to put all your debris, a parking spot on the road is fine, but if you have an ability, keep it on the sidewalk. And the secret really is everything you cut, if you're cutting it up yourself, stack everything to where the butt ends are all facing the same direction. So if you're cutting it up yourself, make sure the butt ends are all pointing the same direction. And that'll make it, whether you clean it up later or somebody else does, that'll make it a lot cheaper to have the stuff hauled away or easier for you to haul away later. But it would be pointless for us to climb up in this tree and fix all this damage right now while the ice is still on. It's best to wait till later. So you'll see we have a lot of different people who call it already with storm damage. And right now, we're just cleaning this up. But if we were to go in and fix all the problems, guaranteed if this storm continues, more stuff's gonna break and be falling down on houses and cars. And this is really cool for someone to think about. This truck's from Washington. None of the people that live here know who this is. It's been parked here for weeks. They parked under a tree at the very worst time they could. Branches were falling down on their truck already and breaking it. If you're gonna leave your truck parked in some random neighborhood for a long period of time, don't park it underneath the street tree. Park it in one of these clear areas. Look at all this open area they could have parked. That wouldn't have been a problem for any of the homeowners here. Nobody's complaining about the truck, but they're taking up parking spots close to the stop sign, right underneath the tree. They really shouldn't be doing that because now their truck's already been hit with a bunch of branches. So just a little tip there too. But I'm gonna continue processing some of this wood, stacking it all mostly on the sidewalk to keep people from walking underneath these trees. As you can hear in the background, lots of stuff's dropping as we're speaking. But that's the thing to do if you're cleaning up yourself. Just cut it up into manageable pieces. Don't cut it up into little tiny bits. Like here's a branch right here that needs to be processed. I'm gonna go all the way back to the Y. I'm gonna cut it up at the Y. Once the ice is off it, that's a pretty manageable piece. As small as I can make it manageable for any person that might be coming up after me to clean up. That's what I'm trying to do. Blocking the road a little bit. Blocking the road people are driving on, I want to clear that. But if it's blocking parking spots, no problem. Blocking the sidewalk, that's actually good. You just don't want people walking through here. So you'll see if you saw the mess I cleaned up over there. We're just blocking the sidewalk with all the pieces, stacking it all the same direction, and that's all you really can do. So keep that in mind when you guys are going out, if you're cleaning this up for yourselves or if you're having somebody helping you. A little bit of advice, just do what we just showed you, and it'll make it really easy. Check it next time.